Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, more commonly known as Dr. Strangelove, is a 1964 film produced and directed by Stanley Kubrick in the United Kingdom. Oh, and cinematography by Gilbert Harvey. David Denby from The New Yorker says it's a satirical masterpiece. The story concerns an unhinged United States Air Force general who orders a first strike nuclear attack on the Soviet Union. It follows the hustle and bustle of political figures in the war room, generals, soldiers, and frantic pilots. Acting in this film makes it the masterpiece that it is. Robert Ebert, from his own site in 1999, points out that Kubrick shot the film on four principal locations: an office, the perimeter of an Air Force base, the war room, and the interior of a B 52 bomber. His special effects are competent but not dazzling. This accentuates the acting. And let me say, the acting in this film was phenomenal. There are four types of film actors that we learn about from Chapter 7 in the Looking at the Movies textbook. One is persona acting. This would be an actor who plays a persona role. The audience can expect them to be themselves, their actual persona. In the film Dr. Strangelove, the persona actor would have to be Major Kong, or Major King Kong, played by Slim Pickens. He is one of the men on the B 52 bomber plane. He's known to be an American rodeo performer. He's often portrayed on screen as a rugged guy. So it's no surprise that as soon as the command to bomb comes across the radio and seems like all hell is about to let out, he takes off his helmet and rightfully throws on his cowboy hat to take on the duty at hand. It seems like he doesn't fit the part of this film, which is also another type of acting called non-actor acting. Although this type of acting is commonly falls under celebrities, I think that Major Kong fits under this category as well, because we don't expect him to be playing this part. The chameleon actor is one who is different in every role he or she plays. Dr. Strangelove is a unique film because of this acting type. Robin Williams even recognizes this. He says this about Peter Sellers, who plays three very distinct, different characters in the film. He says this in his sit-down interview. For me, the most influential actor of this film was Peter Sellers, not because of the Pink Panther, but because of Dr. Strangelove. To see one person play that many characters and to play each one of them differently, and each one so committed, especially Dr. Strangelove himself. Sellers plays the role of Group Captain Lionel Mandrake, President Merkin Muffley, and Dr. Strangelove. Each role is played with eagerness, and Sellers playing Dr. Strangelove is an excellent demonstration of presentational acting. This is a technical type of acting, of body language, vocal, and facial expressions. He's amazing. A character who is a good chameleon actor is Johnny Depp, who has taken on so many roles in his lifetime, which makes me think he's the perfect one to compare Peter Sellers to. He's an amazing actor in all of his movies, especially Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a 2005 film directed by Tim Burton, Pirates of the Caribbean, a series from 2003 to 2011, and Alice in Wonderland, which is also directed by Tim Burton. They seem to work together a lot. Willy Wonka, a super obscure character, gets his persona from Depp's personal inspiration. He describes it as this as he talks to Ellen from The Ellen Show. I imagined what George Bush would be like, incredibly stoned, he said, and thus was born my version of Willy Wonka. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow from a Forbes article is described this way. Sparrow was a drunk with rotten teeth who could steal your gold and your girlfriend, and you'd probably forgive him because he was just so damn charming. Depp's performance blew a blast of sea air into this dead pirate genre. We don't see him as a weird chocolatier anymore. We see him as a cool, weird pirate. In Alice in Wonderland, he supposes he was like a weird clown with a Scottish and English accent. Again, super weird character. Depp said that he has enjoyed working with Burton because he gives room for Depp to develop and expand on his vision of his role. Johnny Depp, in my opinion, is one of the greatest chameleon actors because of the commitment to the character and the embodiment of it completely. Johnny Depp and Peter Sellers brought life to their respective films and made them what they are. Ian McKellen says this about acting. Acting is a very personal process. It has to do with expressing your own personality and discovering the character you're playing through your own experience. So we're all different. And it's true. Johnny Depp and Peter Sellers and Slim Pickens got to express their wit, spunk, and personality through their characters. All very different, but all very good, because they were committed to their character. Each of these actors were memorable for it, and this is good acting.